Urban decline and obsolescence are pretty much an intrinsic part of our complex and dynamic urban system, as their mirror image is the gentrification with both positive and negative outcome. Because buildings are no exception to the rules of supply and demand, eventually it will go through an uneven utilization cycle of up and down. Urban decline is a result of interaction between people, economic, and the physical condition of an area. All these three factors are changed simultaneously, for example, like a former resident replaced by a lower income group that affect the economic condition of the properties, making it less profitable to be invested. Then the physical condition of the building will decline, where the lower income group are forced to live within it. This is called a vicious cycle of community, where it reinforces each other in a negative direction, leading to social and functional depreciation, which is least acceptance from the general society. How Malaysia deal with it? Most of the urban regeneration in Malaysia are mainly involve gentrification as a commercial-led development to cope with the changes of urban reality and as a competition in the global market. This regeneration and redevelopment often involve in total demolition and rebuild, which causes displacement of the existing community or breaking their social tie. Mainly driven by the market trend, many of the city fabric include residual land and neglected urban buildings are underutilized and decaying as they do not meet the market interest, whereby sometimes the vulnerable community are trapped to live within it. However, these decaying fabric are highly potential for infill development and adaptive reuse as an alternative approach for the urban regeneration. What if the urban regeneration is designed with high flexibility for community initiative and their growth? Encounter the current commercial-led development that stipulate on plot ratio at a particular period, which aim for maximize the return of investment. However, this led to a high initiative cost and lack of flexibility in design. Because our city is a living organism that deteriorates and grows over time, it's important for our development to integrate with the community, where it can keep up and adapt to change in their needs and according to their economical condition. Making it a development for new productivity, to develop the capability for community to grow, and most importantly, to prolong their sense of belonging. Therefore, this thesis challenged the commercial-led regeneration with the ability of community initiative to transform their built environment. To express my thesis is Chow Kit, which holds one of the highest urban issues within the city of Malaysia. However, Chow Kit is a central business district located in the heart of KL. It is considered as the historical area and economical characteristic cluster according to KL Structure Plan 2040. Looking closer on Chow Kit, the social condition has imprinted with the negative perception caused by the number of poverty, homeless, illegal sex worker, and drug abuser that stigmatize the area. This reflects on the physical condition of Chow Kit, where it has an excessive amount of decaying urban fabric due to the lack of investment and the arising social needs. It all starts from the existing locals migrate to the outer skirt in the 80s, whereby Chow Kit is a home for many vulnerable communities to live within it. Furthermore, the economical activity of the area has assimilated by the immigrant, only left a little glimpse of traditional businesses are being operated by the local now. With the absence of the local and the societal status of the current residents, it led to a social and functional depreciation of the area, which ultimately contribute to the inequality and loss of identity for the area of Chow Kit. Lead to the aim of this thesis to retain the ability of architecture element to stimulate communities-led initiative through self-organizing architecture, to empower the existing community and regenerate the decaying site within the Chow Kit area. What kind of community are potential to be integrated? The stigmatization and issue of Chow Kit is reflected with the enriched support from various NGO foundations and the social enterprise. But in the meso level, these NGOs are mainly fragmented all around Chow Kit area, but with the same focus on childcare and youth development. However, due to their physical and financial constraints, their aim to address the acute social issue of Chow Kit is limited. Both sides can be a potential space for multi-level of collaboration in between the NGO and social enterprise. The potential initiative investment for this project can come from both sides of the philanthropist movement and DBKL. The idea of philanthropists is to eliminate the root of the social problem, whereby in KL City Plan 2040, DBKL had recognized Chow Kit as an cultural and heritage area, which aim for creative industry for the future. Making this project with the potential for impact investment from both sides to address the urban decay issue of Chow Kit, with an expected return of investment from co-creation with the existing community. Bringing in new vibrancy and inclusive space to capitalize local skill and labor, which can promote the social well-being for the vulnerable community. As conclusion, the project aims to act as a public social space in Chow Kit to connect the existing adjacent diverse contexts and to revitalize the stigma of the existing community through capitalize the decaying urban resources within the area. Integrating social creative workfare as a program to evoke new productivity by injecting new communities to co-create with the existing local. The flexibility and adaptability design of self-organizing architecture encourage different scale of investment and constant growth of community to the ever-changing social needs, with the ultimate aim of the community as the main player to sustaining their built environment.